Sir, is the voltage given?
So they don't have to give, they're not going to give you a voltage. All they do, they give you some variables. So VT, which is right here, R1, R2, R3. And they say now derive the formula for that. Now we will start off by doing this. All right, let me see if I will get it right. So VT is equal to, remember in a series circuit, the voltage is divided. Good. So VT is equal to V1, and V1 would be associated with this resistor. Good. Then now V2 would be associated with this resistor. Then now V3 would be associated with that one. So V1 plus V2 plus V3 is going to give you my total resistance. And we just did that a while ago based on the question we did, right?
Total voltage.
Are we there? This is where I need to start from. I need to start from the fact that whenever I have a circuit, my voltage is going to be divided up in across the different resistors. And if I should combine back everything, it must give me back the total voltage. So VT, now we can also, this is the question we did a while ago, we can also determine, because in a series circuit, we said that the current remains constant. So we can say that RT, which is our total resistance, upon I is equal to all of this. Now we can go ahead and replace.
Just write VT.
I don't hear that.
Sir, instead of writing V1, V2, V3, you could just say RT upon I equal VT.
Oh, I'm trying to understand what you're saying. So you say instead of writing, all right. Let me see if I can explain it, because I'm trying to understand the question you're asking. What? Ask the question again for me, please.
Instead of writing V1 plus V2 plus V3, you could just put VT for the total.
No, but yeah, we have that here. So we say that VT is equal to this. We need to know that, right? So we have that. But can we go ahead and replace that VT is equal to RT upon I? Can yes. We do? Good. So that's what we're going to do for this. Yes. So now that we have
done. That's what I was saying.
So now for these individual V1, I can now replace them with R1 upon I. Let me erase this thing here for me. Remember now, you know, the current in the circuit remains constant in a series circuit, right? Plus R2 upon I plus R3 upon I. Now, we want to factor out I on this side of the equation. So 1 upon I multiplied by R1 plus R2 plus R3 is equal to R is equal to RT upon I. Now, I can simply do a cross multiplication that would lend me into what I want now. So I is in the denominator here. I want RT, which is, I want it to become the subject. So in order for me to get rid of that, I need to, hey, go ahead and find your man. Stop marking my screen. I want to mark my screen. We're not talk. All right. No one's going to disturb my class. I'm going to ban on mark on my screen. You know. All right. Now, so I'm going to do a transposition, which says RT is going to equal to I divided by I equals R1 plus R2 plus R3. Now, we expect that I and I cancel, leaving us now with RT equal to R1 plus R2 plus R3. Do we see how we derive it now?
Yes, sir.
Right? So that's how you derive it for a series. Now, for parallel, it can be a little bit tricky, right? I had written that down somewhere. I don't know. Our person's taking notes, by the way.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So tell me when can I move from this section?
You can move.
I realize some people came in late, you know. I don't know what's happening. Are you guys just waking up or something?
Yep.
No, sir, we had other classes before, and some of the classes are clashing.
Are clashing. All right, so now we have to think about like a set time where we will meet up, because I don't remember you guys' timetable. And maybe when you guys have a class, I have a class too. But it would typically be on a Wednesday, right? What time on a Wednesday? After break or before break? When would you normally have classes on a Wednesday?
On a Wednesday, like before lunch, 8, before lunch.
So that's basically after break.
Yeah.
Yeah.
7 o'clock.
Like it's the second session after break.
Okay. Well, I'm going to start after break. After break will be 10:30. So going forward, I must let everybody know that the school and Ministry of Education have extended the teaching session to May
May
31st.
31st.
So that, you know, it means now that we still have classes. So school is in session. So everybody here is going to be a part of the register. So, you know, please don't be upset next time for persons, you know, or if you know some people who upset, tell them that this is going to be used as a register as well. So on Wednesday, it's going to be 10:30. And we're going to go up until 12 o'clock. Right?
Yeah.
So we're going to start 10:30 to 12. Then now, on a Friday, you normally have classes, right? And that is
In the morning.
from about 9 in the morning.
I have IT class on Wednesday at 10:30, you know.
Oh, you have IT class on that time.
Yes, sir.
Are they following the timetable, like the actual timetable? That the
Yes,
school
sir. Yes, sir. Well, mostly. Because,
1 hour later.
yeah.
All right. Now, I realize that most persons are here still, you know, at this very present moment. So I'm wondering if I should still keep it, you know, within this same time frame, or push it.
You can keep it within the same time frame, sir. Like on Wednesdays and Friday.
So you're saying start the class 2 o'clock on Wednesdays?
Yes, sir.
All right. Yeah, we know we're gonna definitely have some clashes. Let's pray and hope that, you know, it doesn't happen that often, right? So on a Wednesday we'll still keep it at 2 for the person who having a clash on a Wednesday for the IT, I think, or some other subject. What time does that class start and what time does it end?
Miss Barnes'
Sure.
next class is in the morning at 9 on Wednesdays.
Okay.
I have music 2 o'clock or so. And when I came on here, it just finished.
Oh,
2:30.
wow.
Around 12, I normally have food, but my food teacher probably in a labor.
So why you have to make it so and so?
Not true, we don't have no food class.
All right. Yeah. So, wow. All right. I'll think about you guys and let you guys know. So let's not worry about that for now, because either way we're gonna have classes. Even if at night, you know, we'll have class. Cause we have to cover everything. No,
Sir, at night, sir.
you're not have to sleep, Virgin. You're not.
Wait, so that 2 o'clock, that 2 o'clock in the morning, something do me see that you're right.
It can be right.
Sir, some of our parents will have a problem with that. However, I have a question. Do you send the recordings to students? Because I like the recording for this. I missed the front part of the class.
Yeah, I would say something here. It's the first time really using Zoom per se. Today was my first time using it, so I'm still getting acquainted with it. I'm not sure if this recording is being done, as in where it can be saved. But if it does happen, then for sure I will be able to can pass it on. You understand? And that
It is
probably
being recorded though, because it says at the top recording.
Oh well, that's lovely. So once I am able to hold that file, then no problem. But I don't want persons to feel that I am very lenient in a sense where you might want to sleep longer in your bed and rely upon my videos. You understand? All right. So
No, I just didn't realize the class was starting already because I just came out of another class.
no, that's understandable. We know that there are going to be some clashes, and for the person who will have clashes, right? Then no, we can address it from that standpoint. You understand?
Yes, I understand.
Now, oh yes, there's an important thing I need to talk about. See, now we're talking about series circuits. It would be on ammeters. What is an ammeter, by the way?
Something used to measure current.
Good. Yeah, so it's basically a device that we use to measure the flow of current. But there's a thing about it, or when you look at our what do you call this now? Our objectives, it says that we need to explain why it is necessary for an ammeter to have a very low resistance, right? So let's see if we can explain that. So typically in a circuit, we have to connect our ammeter in series at all times in order to get an accurate reading. And the reason behind this is because, if the ammeter is going to measure your current, right? It has to be in series, seeing that in series circuit, the current is not divided. That's one. And that, obviously you need to capture all the current that is flowing there. But now we need to explain why is it necessary for it to have a low resistance. Can somebody allude to that for me? Are we there?
Sir, repeat the question.
So the question is that, or we say, explain why is it necessary for an ammeter to have a very low resistance?
And get more accurate readings.
So yes, to have an accurate reading for sure, we know that. But why would it give accurate reading if having low resistance?
Because it's getting more energy flow, more current flow
Yes,
to read.
current, precisely.
Current.
And we can look at our formula. So if we look back at our resistor formula, it's R is equal to V upon I. Good. If I have low resistance, say my resistance is low or decreasing, my current in turn is going to be inversely proportional, so it must increase in this case. Good. So remember now, a resistor is a thing that limits the flow of charge. So you don't want to you want to measure the charge that is flowing, but you don't want to resist it. So you need to let it be low as possible. So it won't be, because there's no such thing that will have zero resistance. There's always going to be a resistance there. But you want to bring it to a very low threshold so that it does not interfere too much with the current. So these devices, guys, are not so much accurate. That's why when you're doing certain experiments, you have to take into account, these things, the errors that are there that could actually throw off your reading, right? So that is what is happening. Now, listen, the reason is that for an ammeter to accurately measure the current flowing, the resistor has to be extremely low. So when the ammeter resistor is low, almost all the